the whole segregation, not basically the physical form of slavery, but now it's the mental and the emotional, and people are actually losing their lives, and I feel like the frequency of it is getting out of control. So if you had one thing that you could say, to the United States right now, just about that, like the nation, what would it be? Because I know that's powerful, and it's taking a toll on a lot of communities.
Yeah. If you turn on the news, white cop, black guy, white cop, black guy, white cop, black guy.
Right.
Like, why is that the headline every time? And it'd be something so minimal. So I do think there's a trauma that comes back from constantly seeing that, a certain hate that's being driven from just seeing that every day. But it's real.
Right.
But it's real.
Right.
So that's a difficult thing. Sometimes when you said one thing, sometimes I think turn off the TV, deal with your neighbor. Turn off the media, deal with your neighbor, talk to your neighbor, get to know the world.
Right.
Get to know the world yourself besides going through a cell phone. Talk to your neighbor, chop it up with somebody, like today.
Right.
The world is so much bigger than Grand Rapids, so much bigger than Michigan, so much bigger than the U.S.
Right.
A lot of world out there. Does that help answer your question?
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
How about you?
If I could say one thing to just if I could say one thing to everybody, it would probably be, let me see how I could word this. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm stuck on that because, I want to say something, but then I don't, because I don't want to speak for cops that are still stuck in that mindset, that mentality of racism, that have those prejudices, and it's everybody's not who they seem to be, I feel like sometimes opinions get the best of us, and opinions will take away some beautiful opportunities,
That's deep.
And I've faced it myself, I've had opinions on people who could have changed my life, but see, my opinions and that simplistic mindset, mentality of judging a book by its cover, has ruined the opportunity of meeting somebody, and the majority of us are kind of past that, but like I say, there's just some, and it doesn't make sense to me, for real. Keep striving and keep the movements going, because that's what speaks the most to them. When people see people are actually going to stand up, you know what I'm saying, and not go for it, and feel like sometimes that's what they want.
That emotional response.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So when they see a peaceful response, it's like, well, that's not what we intended. That's not what we planned on.
Right.
So why are they doing this,
Right.
And that's, like you said, that's one of the positive things of this generation, that's coming into play is not reacting off emotion or impulse, So that's definitely a good thing.
How do we apply that thought of not acting off impulse to everyday activities?
There's definitely days where I react off impulse, where I react off how I feel in the inside, and it's not always healthy, but I feel like sometimes, like for instance, I feel like sometimes we gotta be put in situations to know the outcome of certain things, or I feel like I needed to be incarcerated this last time to see I can't react off impulse, because this one's broke me down mentally. So when I come to that point and I'm on the verge of reacting off emotion or impulse, and I'm just like, damn, I can't go back to that, because I remember how it felt when I was there, and it felt terrible, So, but definitely I feel like people should just see both sides instead of seeing one side, and it's hard to do, but I feel like we're definitely capable of it, so we should start putting it in to works more.